What's going on? I'm Jimmy K along with E-Dub and Stoli. You're in the Bastard Den. If you want to say hello to us, come on into the Infernal Rock Radio chat room. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, or as I typed it out here, Titter. MySpace by searching Bastard Den. Also, Skype screen name is The Bastard Den. Email thebastardden@yahoo.com. And, of course, bastardden.com. On the phone with us, because of the blizzard, you guys are going to come into the studio and have some beers and some beef stew, but...
Oh, my favorite.
Yeah. Beef stew is awesome. Serianna joins us in the Bastard Den. Welcome, gentlemen. How you doing?
Hello. Good. Thanks for having us.
Excellent. Let's get some introductions in real quick. Nutting, start with you, man. Tell us what you do. And
my name is Chris Nutting. I do vocals for the band. And I got an unusual last name, I guess.
No, I'm just a dumbass sometimes, man. Chris, go ahead and start out with you, man.
What's that? Little Chris?
Go ahead. Go ahead, man. Tell us what you do and in the band.
Hey, I'm Little Chris, I guess. I'm Chris Meyer. I play guitar in the band. I'm from Madison, Wisconsin, and I have a pretty normal last name.
Okay, well, I guess I'm Chris Ferraro, and I play drums in the band. That's about it.
And one more there, right?
Two more.
Yeah, James Milbrand. I play guitar as well.
Lee Milbrand. I'm the bass player. You gotta have one of those.
Yeah, right.
No, we don't.
Not going to rock band.
We mix them out.
Bass players keep everything together. Hey, Ferraro, tell us a little bit about the genesis of Serianna, how you guys got together and how you all met.
Well, James and I went to school together. We kind of played in different bands here and there, and I guess just eventually just started playing together. And first it was more or less cover songs here and there, and playing at bars on weekends and doing that stuff. And I guess we just kind of toyed around with writing originals, and eventually they, I don't know, kind of actually came together to be full songs and actually songs that we want to play for people. And we started picking up other members here and there, and Lee came in. Lee and James are brothers, so he came in and started playing bass. And it took us a long time to find Little Chris in Madison. We actually were just playing shows, and our other guitarist, his name was Mike, ended up dropping out to be in a different band. So we just ended up meeting Chris, and he joined. And then kind of the same situation with our vocalist. We had another vocalist, and we just played a show in Chicago, and then he dropped. Our old vocalist dropped off, and we met Chris at a show, and just figured we might as well have three Chris's in the band, and just kind of went with it from there. And actually, we've been just kind of writing originals and pounding everything out from there.
Awesome. Hey, Nutting, why don't you tell us a little bit about the full-length album you guys are in process with?
Well, we just finished up recording in December at JTW Studios in, I think it's Hubertus, that's how you say it, Wisconsin. And it's a 10-track album. We got all original stuff. We have an instrumental on there we'd like a lot. Right now we don't have a release date. We're still talking about that and making some last decisions on that.
Awesome.
How long or how many songs is a full-length CD? So how many songs are going to be on it?
There's going to be 10 songs. I think that's classified as a full length, okay. Or is it 12? I don't know.
I think 8 gets you.
We're going to go
back in.
Back to the books.
10 is a full length.
Yeah, I guess we'll call it a full length, but technically maybe it might not be. I don't know.
I think it's a full length.
So you guys play a lot of clubs and stuff around. What are some of the favorite places you have to play around, southern Wisconsin or wherever, actually?
Madison's got a few solid venues. There's the Loft, which has sort of been the general outlet for a lot of teen shows and metal shows. There's the Annex, which is typically 18 plus that we play at a lot. There's a bar called The Frequency that's doing a lot of shows now in Madison. The Majestic does shows from time to time. There's the Stage Door downtown. we've also we've had a lot of fun playing in Northern Illinois at a venue called the House Cafe in DeKalb that's been putting on shows for a long time. Those are the big ones that I think we've been hitting in the past few months.
Cool.
Is there a particular town that you like to play in more than the other? Like, do you like playing hometown Janesville, like going to Milwaukee here in Madison, or what?
We don't hit up Janesville too often, unfortunately, considering it's the hometown for a lot of the guys in the band. Madison's really been kind of our home base and where we picked up most of our shows. Having Nutting in Illinois has been really awesome too, though, because that's opened up a ton of doors for shows out there.
And Rochelle, Illinois, we always get a pretty good response from those guys too.
That's kind of like a home away from home, being so
Yeah,
far
I
away.
forgot
But
about
all the kids there are really, really welcoming and like to just come out to shows just to hear music. So it's pretty good.
James, I think you were saying something about off the air. You guys had a gig somewhere where you had to carry your equipment across a stream.
Yeah.
Oh man, geez, where to start? You guys can all chime in because I know you had your own all different perspectives of what happened that day. But I forget what the name of the little fest it was, but someone quoted as to being around 1,000 people at this fest. Well, I don't know where they were, but there was 1,000 people at this place. It was basically in the middle of the woods. And when we, load in with our van and trailer, the guy gave us directions, and he's telling us that we got to drive through this creek, or a crick, as he called it, the crick. And that ended up being just a mess. I mean, we had to take like a trolley across some guy's truck across this creek because our van and trailer wouldn't fit, and we played in this stage out. Basically in the middle of the woods.
It's like a soccer field in the middle of some trees.
My favorite part about it was I remember pulling up and seeing about like 3 pretty large stages, like all kind of set up, and then asking the guy in charge which one of those 3 stages we were going to be setting up at. And then he points to a set of woods with a small trail that's incredibly muddy, and then over that trail there's a stage made of plywood. And at which point everyone in the band more or less agreed, screw this, we're not playing it. So then people pull up with their own trucks and start taking our equipment out and putting it in their trucks to drive across before we even had a chance to leave.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
For any bands out there that might be listening, who books that?
I don't
Nutting.
Nutting
books. Don't book shows.
That was the first show that Nutting ever booked.
And you know what? Like a bunch of our friends as bands were supposed to play, and when we got there, we found out they had dropped out for some reason. And so yeah, we ended up getting there. Our buddies weren't playing, and it was just a mess.
I think you guys got punked.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played there with like 30 people sitting down with their dogs and like old people like
It was like a
watching,
picnic.
just sitting there, just hanging out. It was just so awkward.
Plywood stage and blown fuses.
Dude, it was the
They had outside generators. They had to bring. They had to have 2 of them because we
Dude, what was
Stoley's dropping his drops there. Hey, we have a little game that we like to play with the bands that come into the Bastard Den. It's called Band Name or Bullshit. You guys want to play?
Yeah.
Yeah, right on.
All right, we have to do the little promo for it. Also, it just doesn't work well. Hang on 1 second here.
And now it's time to play Bad Name or Bullshit.
So we don't have a prize for you guys if you win or don't win, but we'll see what happens here. Okay, Stoley, what's your band name or bullshit?
My band name or bullshit is Bloated Scrotum.
So is that an actual band name or is that just bullshit?
I'm trying to think if we
how we're feeling.
if we
Chris, wasn't that your old band?
did we play with them?
I'm personally gonna say this is one of the ones that it probably is a real name. What do you guys think?
I don't
Dude, I don't. That sounds bullshit.
I don't know. I might call that one. I think that one's.
I think I'm gonna call that bullshit. If you're gonna have a band name like
bullshit,
you gotta go all the way.
4 out of 5 say bullshit.
Decapitated scrotum or something.
Remember though, we also played in a battle of bands with brutal dildos.
That's so much more believable. All right, that actually is a real band name, Bloated Scrotum.
Nice.
No way.
That's right. I told you.
Oh yeah,
I told you.
Chris, we listen to you and then we play shows across the creek.
All right, guys. The one that I have for you is the Bastard Sons of Johnny Cash.
I'm gonna say that's real.
That sounds real to me.
I'm guessing real.
Bullshit.
Lee.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds legit.
It is. It's a legit name.
Yes.
Nice.
Take it.
We got to get them on the show. All right.
I was friends with them on MySpace back in the day, actually.
The one I have for you is Constipated Snot Knocker.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna say bullshit on that one.
Not even saying bullshit.
I'm going with bullshit too.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
I was all
Bullshit on that one.
That's 2 weeks in a row I've got called out. That it is bullshit, yes.
I was listening last week.
Well, I didn't use the same one last week. Well, yeah. Maybe I'll use the same one next week. I don't know. Hey, what's coming up for you guys? Where are we playing at?
We got a show this Saturday at the Loft. It's Norris's reunion show. That one should be really good. And then we also have the Color Morale CD release show on March 5th, which should be gigantic at the House Cafe in DeKalb, Illinois.
Yeah, that one is going to be a good one. Everyone's got to come out to that one and pick up their new CD, so that's going to be a good show.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, guys. And what if our listeners want to get a hold of you guys? Why don't you give us your contact information?
Myself?
Hey, whatever you want. We'll post it.
We can give.
Lee, go ahead. You haven't talked this whole thing. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna throw one-liners in. I guess our Facebook or MySpace, I guess, would be the best. MySpace is myspace.com/Serianna Rocks, and we have some links on there to Nate Steinheimer, who is our manager, who's been helping us book shows and helping us along this little path that we've been doing.
Facebook is probably your prime way to get a hold of us.
We're still trying to get our URL changed so that it's facebook.com/Serianna, but that actually hasn't happened yet. So we still kind of got a random one. So if you go to our MySpace, there's a blog. It should be the first blog, and it's got a link to our Facebook in it. And there's the Facebook links all over the site too.
And then we have Twitter, which is @Serianna Music.
So all over the place. Well, we appreciate you guys coming on to the show tonight. I wish you guys could have came in person, but unfortunately Mother Nature said no.
Yes.
Can I give a quick shout out?
Yeah, do it.
On the radio before. Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to my friends Sam and Eric, who've been a huge help to this band and helped us on our tours in the past and whatnot. So.
And got a guest one on the CD.
That's awesome, man. I'm looking forward to the CD. Share it with us. The songs I have here, actually, a couple of them are off of the new CD, I believe. We have Deep Sleeper coming up, also Fragments. This first song I want to play, you guys have been posting it on Facebook and really talking it up. Do you want to talk about this real quick, about Virtues?
For me, that's the culmination of this album in a lot of ways. I think it's kind of the song that we've really, really been working towards as a whole. And I know for myself, it sort of defines the kind of sound we've been going for. So it's been really exciting to have it up on Facebook for everyone to listen to. I don't know if I just stomped on anyone else who wanted to talk about it.
Oh, you hit that on the
Yeah,
head,
I'd say that this song is a very good representation of what the rest of the CD is going to sound like. So if you like this one, then you're going to love the CD.
All right, well, let's check it out, guys. Thank you very much. Stay safe in the blizzard.
Thank you
Thanks for having us.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks a lot. Take care.
Thank you.